3, 2, 1. All right, man. Cheers.
Cheers, bro.
Welcome back to Caveman Chronicles. Candela.
Yeah.
Whew.
It's ready.
So what's up?
Today's topic is about how people take weed and let themselves lose track of their life. Basically, live a life of a bum. Just by not typically where you're gonna
They use it
live
as
in
a
the street.
handicap.
They use it as a handicap. Correct. They use it as a handicap to be like, yeah, this is fine for me to do because everybody does it. It's okay for me to do it.
Yeah.
You know, and I don't agree with it because I had instances myself where it would affect me, and I'd be like, you know, man, I can't let this affect me, man. I can't let this affect me, my work life, my school life, everything, because believe it or not, it affects your life on a daily basis.
Yeah.
You have to stop if you want to better your life. It's just gonna backtrack. It's a backtracking drug. It's not a gateway drug, but it's a backtracking drug. Where it's gonna backtrack your life.
I don't smoke, right? I don't smoke. I've tried weed before. I've never gotten high off weed or anything, but you know, I've taken a few hits here and there. No big deal. I've been drinking, so obviously it doesn't feel the same.
Yeah.
But I don't have any problem with weed. I hope weed becomes legally, becomes a recreational drug.
I don't think it should become a recreational drug.
I
think it should become. No, I do think it's a big deal because you got the people that use it as a crutch because they like, oh, if I don't, it's not fair for me to get fired and then have to go look for a job because I'm smoking weed. I understand.
So when it's recreational, though, if it's legal recreationally, let's say to like a federal level, or it doesn't impede getting a city job or some sort of government job, right? It's just like drinking. You can drink and have a job.
Yeah.
You can smoke weed, and when you do a drug test, if weed comes out, it's okay.
It should be okay, but at the same
while
time,
you're not like high or drunk.
But I just think I don't think the regular person should need to have it as like smoking a cigarette. Like I don't agree because if you legalize it, there's gonna be instances where you're gonna want to go smoke a cigarette, but you're just gonna smoke weed instead.
So what?
And you're gonna go to work impaired.
Well, but no, that's the problem, right?
That's the problem. That's where the problem lies. Where you go impaired because even if they
but don't go impaired because it's just like right before going to work.
But people
I like drinking beer. You like drinking beer. Oh, let me drink a 6-pack before going to work and getting hammered. You can't do that now. You can't.
But
you can't show up to work hammered. You can't show up to work high.
Just smoking a marijuana cigarette.
Yeah.
Smoking a joint, it impairs you more than what it does smoking. Drinking drinking one glass.
But you can't do that, right? You can smoke.
You can't.
But you can't smoke.
But you got people that can't control themselves, where they're gonna do it no matter what. They want to keep that high just because it's recreational.
Then they're gonna lose their job.
But not a lot of people could distinguish people that are high and sober.
I understand, right?
You got managers that can't really tell.
So some people can drink, and even though they're a little tipsy, they're kind of drunk, they still look pretty normal. They drive fine. All these things, they can go to their job and do their job fine.
With marijuana,
but when an accident, the minute an accident happens, something happens. They do random drug checks, and I'm sure that along with legalizing weed, it's gonna be like the same thing, right? With drinking. They're gonna have some type of breathalyzer, some type of test that can detect.
Well, they're actually working on a breathalyzer right now.
Yeah, I've heard about
to detect how much you smoked if you're impaired smoking at the moment.
Exactly.
The only problem is you're gonna have THC in your system no matter what.
Yes, but they're gonna have some type of test to figure out: are you high right now? Were you high during the accident when it happened at work? Right. They're gonna have to when they make it recreationally legal for liability purpose at jobs, and they don't want people showing up high. They're gonna have to have some kind of test that shows they were high in that moment, not just that they have THC.
Honestly, I'm a medical marijuana advocate.
I agree. So
I'm an advocate for marijuana.
Yes.
But I just don't agree with it being recreational. I say it should be only used for people that have cancer, have what do you call it?
Yeah, diseases, pain,
chronic pains.
chronic pains.
They have seizures.
Yes.
They have all these
Yes.
problems. I agree to this 100% for medical marijuana use, but not recreational. Because if you don't have an issue, why do you have to smoke marijuana? I get it. We all smoke, well, not all of us, but we all smoke weed. Everybody smokes.
People smoke
But-
cigarettes. People drink beer. But
But you got the people that are going to abuse it, man. Because once it's
but
legalized,
those people are always there, right? Those people always
Always.
exist, right?
always
So like,
everywhere.
so I agree with you to an extent where beer is legal, alcohol is legal. You can drink and still have a job, but you can't drink before going to work and showing up drunk